begin speaking now.
Hello, sir.
Hello, hey.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing all right. You know who you talking to?
Yeah, is this Mr. Young?
Yep, this is Mr. Young. Yep. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I was waiting on your call.
Yeah, I appreciate what you're doing too. My mom said she text you some pictures.
She just did this morning. Yes, I actually spoke with her. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, all right. But I'm ready whenever you're ready. This is my first time doing this, so can you work with me?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm a beginner too. This is a process. Just started last month, so we're all growing together.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get started, sir. Thank you for joining the More Help podcast. If you could right now, can you give the people your name and where you're at right now?
Yeah. My name James Young, and I'm at Terry, Indiana. I'm in a Life Connection program right now. It's a good program in the BOP. I decided to join.
Okay.
It's out Terry, Indiana.
All right. So I was reading your bio, and you said you didn't want to go into the background on your case on your bio because you rather not discuss it because people try to make things a bigger deal than what it is. Did you want to discuss it today, or did you still not want to go get it too much into it?
I'll go into a little details of it. It's just my case still open, appeals, and I don't know. I know this gonna be for the world to see, so it's just like I don't be wanting everybody. You know what I'm saying? Too much detail into my situation, but I'm locked up for felony murder, and that's what the jury found me guilty for. But it's a lot of injustice in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I also saw that in your bio that you said due to a new law that they passed in D.C., they gave you some action juvenile law.
Right.
Yeah. So what is that all about? I'm not familiar with that, sir.
It's called the Second Chance Act, the IRAA. So what it is once you did like 15 years and you did good, you got good time and you've been programming. Like for instance, the program I'm in now. Once you do that and you did 15 years, you could go up for a resentencing. The judge would give you a chance to go home. I know a couple dudes who went home from it so far. That's only in D.C. right now, though. Wow.
Okay. And that's only for juvenile law, if you were sentenced as a juvenile?
At first they had it from 18, if you quit your case 18 and under, and they gave you some time. Then they changed it on New Year's 2021. They changed it to 25 and under. So if you quit your case 25 and under, they could do 15 years, and you could go back up for resentencing as long as it's good time and all that stuff with it.
Oh, okay. How old were you when you were convicted to 45 years?
I was 21 years. When I was convicted, I was 25, but I got locked up when I was 21. So I caught my case when I was 21, but I got convicted when I was 25. The trial, through the process of trial and stuff, you gotta wait and stuff.
You had to wait 4 years to find out.
Yeah, I had to wait 4 years. Yeah, wow. just to go to trial. That's how they do it in D.C. anyway. They make you wait when they investigation. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff.
Yes, sir. Wow. That's did that count as time served for you though?
Yes, it did count as time served. So they sentenced me to 45 years, which was 540 months. So they sentenced me to that. So that do count towards the that 4 years I said it count towards my sentencing.
How do you feel just now? I know you said you've been in the system. You've been in prison for about 8 years now. How do you feel about the U.S. legal system, your justice system? Because you always hear just growing up like innocent until proven guilty, but I'm hearing more and more instances where our guys will have to sit in prison before they even proven guilty. Like it's crazy.
Right. So actually you guilty until proven innocent. That's how I see it work, right? Because you sit and wait. Like for instance, me, I sat and wait for 4 years just to go to trial and continue to be locked up. So how I feel about it though, I feel like it's not fair towards, you know, and my people. I feel though it's not fair towards us, but I do think some people should hold themselves.
This call is from a federal prison.
I do think some people should hold themselves accountable for things, but I just definitely don't think it's fair. It's not fair at all, because they sit us in front of 12 people that don't really know us, and all the government do is show them a rack of pictures of how we was brought up, and you know, the neighborhood thing, how we brought up, and but that's not really who we are. You know what I'm saying? They don't come from where we come from, so they will never understand, and unless they go into depth of who we are, like talk to our third grade teachers and our high school teachers and really see who we are. They just going off what the government say, and I feel like 12 people that don't know me wouldn't know how I was brought up and who I am for real. You know what I'm saying?
Did anybody, like, so your jury or your peers, those 12 people, was it anybody that looked like you?
Yes, the main part, the crazy part is them the ones who it was against me. The ones that look like me was the ones that's against me, and that's the crazy part, because they don't, like I say, they don't know. They don't come. It's not really of my peers. You know what I'm saying? It's people that, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't brought up how I was brought up, so you wouldn't really understand me. Like for instance, I fought self-defense. It wasn't no felony murder. So I got on the stand and testify on my behalf. And the people that I thought would understand me wasn't the ones who understood me. It was different colors that understood me. You know what I'm saying? But the people that looked like me was the spokesperson for it. They the ones who ran the show.
Yes. Sometimes we're harder on our own when we get into different positions of power, and
right.
That's unfortunate.
I've been experiencing that.
Yeah,
I've been experiencing that in prison. Yeah.
I feel like some of our people want to feel like they belong, so they have to be a certain way or be harder on us. You know, like
right.
And it's unfortunate we have that mentality. I mean, I guess it's built in us going back to slavery.
Right.
So, but so sir, trying to pivot off the U.S. legal system, but you talked about that Life Connection program. How is that? How has the prison life been for you, and how is the programs? What do you feel about it?
Okay. Oh, so the prison life. First, I'm speaking on the prison life.
Okay.
Me, I look at this as a gift and a curse, because I learned so much from being in prison. I actually became a man in prison. You know, I'm 29 now, so I became a man in prison. So I look at it like it's a gift, because if I would have stayed on the streets, I probably wouldn't have been who I am right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause this is a life-changing situation. This is where if I'm away from my family, I'm really like, God, depend on myself in here, and gotta make decisions on my own. I can't run to my father or my mother or nobody right now. I gotta make decisions on my own. So prison made me who I am. So I look at it as a gift and a curse, kinda. And so now what I do, I try to put myself in better positions. Like I was down Big Sandy out Kentucky. So when I first went down there, I signed up for the challenge program. I completed it in a certain amount of years. Boom. And when I heard about this program, I'm like, I'm going to sign up for this program. And I signed up for it, and they called me down here. So I'm down here completing this program. So this program is a little different from the challenge program. This program is like a spiritual-based program. So it's getting me in tune with my spiritual side.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I'm really focusing on right now. Me getting closer to God, and no religions with it, but me getting closer with God.
Yes,
me and God being in tune with each other, or the universe, or whatever you call it. So that's what this program is really about.
Yes, sir. Wow. Do you feel like for people that don't join the programs like you, because I know you have to get into it, and it's a limited amount of space, right, for some of those programs.
Right.
So for the gentlemen that don't have the opportunity to get in some of those good programs, do you feel like prison is a place for rehabilitation? If like, not necessarily, I know your mindset switches where you like, man, I gotta grind this out and it's on me. Like you say, you don't have any family to depend on. But is it a...
This call is from a federal prison.
Do they focus on rehabilitating, or do they just put you in there and like serve your time?
I would say, right, because it depends on what prison you at, and it depends on who's running the prison, right? Because sometimes you have different people put in different positions. Some of them like just don't care about us, and some of them do care. Like the program I'm in now, I believe this is for rehabilitation. I believe that because it's just the work the chapel put in here. The dude who run the program, it's the work he put in, and I can see that he cared. He just ain't coming to work and doing his job. And I also believe it's what you make it. Like me, Big Sandy was a spot where I felt as though they didn't care about us, but I made it about bettering myself and rehabilitating myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the prisoners for real. It's what you come to prison to do. You know what I'm saying? It's what you make it.
Yes, sir.
That's how I feel about that. And that's what I made mine about. I made mine about making myself better and just making myself, just focusing on myself and what I need. And for me, I'm gonna speak for myself. It rehabilitated me. You know what I'm saying? But for others, it might work different.
Yes, sir. Do you feel like it's when you get in, there are some gentlemen that've been in there for a while that take on that I know challenge program is a lot to do with mentorship, but are there other gentlemen in there to just say, hey man, hey young man, I'm gonna help you out, you know, like help you figure this thing out?
Yes. When I first came in, I surround myself with older dudes. So when I first came in, it's a lot of dudes that just want to help younger dudes just be better. And like when I was on the street, I was like, damn, where these dudes was at? So you know what I'm saying?
They took them all. They took them all. Yeah,
they took them all from us. So now I see that, and now I'm growing into one of them. Like I see somebody younger than me, I'm just all about helping them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Make better. I'm just all about helping them. So it's dudes, and it's a lot of good dudes in prison.
Yes.
I done met a lot out of my running this prison. I done met a lot that I grow to look up to or be good brothers. We just brotherhood in prison. I believe that, yeah.
And I hear a lot of the guys talk about when they went away to prison, just like you described. You were on your own. You had to figure things out and away from home, and you kind of had to grow up. But I feel like if this country was different in the sense where they provided equal opportunity to our people, you wouldn't have to go to prison for that. Like that's what you go away to college for. You know, like we don't have those same opportunities.
I agree. Our resources are limited.
Right. So what you're describing is like it's like what young people do to get away from home and they grow up. They have to figure it out. They like have to figure out how they're gonna pay for where they live, all this stuff. But it's a college environment, and unfortunately, we don't have that like opportunity for everyone. But it's sad to hear that like that's in our country. Our black people are having to use the U.S. prison system as a way to grow and develop rather than a college environment. That's the hand we were dealt, unfortunately.
Yeah, because like I say, they ain't grow up how we was brought up. So, and like you said, this is where, and this phone will hang up too. So when is a good time to call back? Cause how long was the interview?
That was about 15, but you can call right back. How long do you need to call back?
I need 30 minutes for sure to call back. All right. I gotta wait 30 minutes.
Okay, just call me back, sir, and we'll pick it back up.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Bye.
Reject this call. Hang up now. You may begin speaking now.
Hello, sir?
Yeah, I'm here, sir.
All right. Thanks for giving me a call back.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, we'll go ahead and jump right into it. I have a few more questions for you. So first one is, if we could, can you talk about what was your life like as a child, where you grew up? And I know you told me you're from Washington, D.C.
Right. Right. Oh yeah. Well, my life wasn't like I wasn't brought up in I wouldn't say like I'd say middle class because as a kid I definitely got what I needed and plus more. You know what I'm saying? I got my father in my life still. I know it's a lot of dudes my age who still like never met their father. You know what I'm saying? It was a decent household and it's just I believe everything was brought on me because of me. You know what I'm saying? If I would have listened to my parents and did everything that they expected me to do or wanted me to do, I believe I would have been better off. But I chose, as I got older, I chose my own route to take, and I believe that's what caused all this stuff. So, but me with growing up, it was all good until about high school. You know what I'm saying? It was all good. And that's when I started making my own decisions.
Start running with the wrong crowd.
Started running with the wrong crowd. You could say that. You could say that. Mm-hmm. But I just would say not just the wrong crowd because it's a lot. I would say young mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It's just young mistakes. That if I could go back in time, but I can't. I know I can't. If I could, I'd make a lot of decisions. But that's just being young, and it comes. And I'm glad I experienced the mistakes because wouldn't know nothing about them if I didn't experience them. So that's what I look at that as too. It's a gift. I try to find the good in all of it.
Yes, sir. And so can you tell me who was the most influential person in your life prior to you being incarcerated?
I would say it'd be two. It'd be really three. But I know my sister for sure. She 18. She on her way to college. My mother and my father. They influenced me to just be better. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter too. But I live life like to really. In the decision I make, I think about them. You know what I'm saying? What would my father do in this situation? So he really a big influence in my life.
Have you been able to see your family at all since you've been in prison?
I'm working on that right now because this spot I'm at right now is a little open. More COVID-19 came and stopped everything. But my last spot, I was down there for 3 years, so it was hard to get a visit down there because it stayed locked down. It's one of them type of penitentiaries where it stayed locked down. This penitentiary I'm at right now, it doesn't stay locked down, which is COVID in a way. So we working on it right now, though.
Okay. Have you? Well, I guess so. You've been in Kentucky, Big Sandy, and now you're in Indiana. So you've been pretty far away from home. But your family still primarily in D.C.
Yep, they sure is. Yep, D.C. and Virginia. Mm-hmm. But they right there. And think about this system. You gotta work your way down and get somewhere close to home. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work your way down. So that's what I'm doing right now.
So, how has your prison sentence affected your family?
My mother, for real, I know it really hurt her more. My father, most of was at first disappointed, but he see the growth in me now, so he like, damn, my son needed that. But my mother is just like, she like, I know I hurted her. You know what I'm saying? I know it hurt my daughter. It hurts her because she don't really understand. She 9, but she's starting to understand. But she don't know why I'm locked. She don't know why I'm locked up, and she don't understand. Like I left her when she was 1, so she don't really understand. Like knowing me and getting to know me over the prison phone and stuff. It's just hard on them. I know it's hard on them. It's hard on them.
How is that for you?
I apologize for every chance I get. Huh?
How is that? I was going to ask you, how is that for you, being away from your family like that and your baby girl? How has this affected you mentally?
Mentally, man, I try to just, really, at first I was just drifting away because at first I wouldn't call because did ask me a question like, when you coming home? And at the time, I couldn't give her no answer. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the worst feelings in the world when the daughter asking you, to me, was one of the worst feelings in the world. She asking me when I'm coming home, and I can't give her a date, and it like made me not want to talk to her. And it's not because I'm trying to I didn't want to deal with that at the time, I guess.
Yeah.
So now that she older, it's just like I could talk to her more, and now I got like I got a vision where as though 15 years is what I gotta do. I've been in 8, 7, so now when I tell her she'll be 16, you know what I'm saying? So I believe God opened up some ways for me because He knew I couldn't answer them questions, and that's what kept me away from calling her for real, you know. Yeah. So I found ways to cope with it though. Just try to do better and just focus on getting myself together while I'm in here because I can do that, and I'm seeing improvement. I'm seeing progress. So that's what I was just focusing on more, going through that phase of my life.
Yes, sir. So you talk about getting home, hitting that 15-year mark, and your daughter will be 16.
This call is from a federal prison.
What do you plan on doing when you get home?
Really, I'm planning on just being out the way. You know, I make music. I do a lot of things, and there's a lot of ways out there for a person to get, I want to say put on, but like staying out the way is what I'm gonna do. I'm not ever going back to the streets. If I gotta work, I'm gonna work. My father and mother setting up stuff right now for when I come home. You know what I'm saying? They setting it up right now for me. So it's just I got a lot of plans on. Like far as a plan of what I'm gonna do, I try not to plan ahead like that, like what I'm gonna do, cause like I don't want to be working under nobody's roof. I don't want to be working. I want to be my own boss. So my vision and my goals is bigger than coming home and saying I'm gonna have an 8-hour job. If that's what I gotta do, I will.
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm planning on being something big in my head. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in my head is something big.
Yes,
and
sir.
my talents, my gifts that God gave me, I'm gonna use them.
Yes, sir. That's awesome. So also, I wanted to see what you wanted to say. Like, what would be your message to the youth right now? As we're struggling in today's economy, things are getting really expensive, and there's not a lot of opportunity for higher paying wages. It's jobs out here. They tell you it's jobs, but
Right.
higher paying wages where you can make a living for your family, and which could lead to a life of crime for some just to provide. It's tough out here right now. So what would you say to
Right.
our youth out there that are thinking about making that wrong turn?
First, I say, I have a little cousin like that right now. I had to get in his head. He have a good job, though. You know what I'm saying? So, and I would tell him take advantage of the opportunity. Don't let the window of opportunity close on you, because it will. And ain't no telling when they come back around. So I tell them take advantage of the opportunity and enjoy their youth. And while they still in it, because once it's over with. Like when the adulthood come in, and man or woman wants to come in, it's real. So enjoy your youth. I want to tell them, look at it like, don't try to grow up so fast. I tell them that, you know what I'm saying? And once a window of opportunity come, take advantage of it. You know an opportunity when you see it. So tell them pay attention to that, because it's real. Like a window of opportunity is real, and it's a slim window.
Yes, sir.
So you got to hurry up and get through that window and just open it all the way up for you. So, and it's just plenty of opportunities that just comes in life. Like right now, I know you say it's hard out there. I'm not out there to experience, but I have family out there. But it's also opportunities out there too. Like,
yes,
like say, like with a job, people, it's hard to get jobs nowadays. But it's also plenty of ways to make money legally now. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta just make money illegal. Like when I was out there, I ain't know no other way but to make money. If I couldn't get a job, my way was hustling drugs. But nowadays nowadays it's easy. I'm hearing stuff about DoorDash and
Yes, sir.
Uber Drive and stuff like that. I'm just like, dang, how can somebody be broke out there? I tell my brother that he older than me. He 30. Like, he do have a job, but he just he ain't managing his money. But me, on the other hand, I don't see how a person could be broke. Not saying my brother is broke, but I'm saying, like, I don't see how that can come when if you're not working, you could be out there doing something else, DoorDash, Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
There's
sir.
plenty of ways now.
Yes, sir. And so, sir, my last question for you is, who was Mr. Young when you were first locked up versus who is Mr. Young today?
Oh, that's big. That's big. Mr. Young, when I was first locked up, was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid trapped in an adult body, I would say. Because I was 21 when I first got locked up. But my mental wasn't there to be no adult. Like, I had a child, and I wasn't ready to bring no baby into this world. I wasn't ready for that. I ain't had myself together. So it was like, it's just like, I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I knew right from wrong, but I'm gonna make the wrong decisions because, like, it's distraction. Me nowadays, it's nothing that can, to me, it's nothing that can get in my way from my goals and what I'm focusing on. I'm locked in on it, and just, you know, I know how to make wise decisions now. I know how to talk to God and trust in God. I just found out, like, I wasn't trusting God until, like, 2 days ago. I found out I wasn't trusting God, because if I trust God, I wouldn't go off the materialistic stuff like money can get you anything you want. No, God can get you anything you want. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really feel now. I feel like I'm going to trust God, and I do trust Him.
This call is from a federal prison.
If somebody in need, I give them my last and tell God, like, hey, God, this what I'm doing. I'm giving them my need. Can you please help me with my problems? Because I ain't rich. I ain't got it like that to be given. But if a person that needed more than me, I'm going to give. But once I give, I ask God, well, can you help me with my problems? You know what I'm saying? And I see improvement in my life. You know what I'm saying? I just see it. And me growing up, from back then, I see a totally different transition. I'm an adult now and I feel it. I'm a man now and I feel it. I don't think the same way I thought before, and I would never do the same things I did before. So it's just, I feel a growth, progress.
Yes, sir. All right, sir. Any final thoughts or anything you want to say, questions, or any message to the world, your family, anything? The floor is yours.
Yeah. First of all, I appreciate you for this. Thank God for this opportunity. I look at this as an opportunity too, right here. Like, you don't see stuff like this right here. So I appreciate you for this. I thank God for it.
Thank you.
And you know, I love my family. I love my friends. I got love for the world. I pray for love, and that's what I'm giving that out. And all optimistic, positive energy. That's what I'm giving out. Like, that's what I'm on.